See this slide? It comes all the way from those rocks up there, and they've all come tumbling down. Hi everybody, welcome to Katie Did Rocks. Today we are at the Fir Road location along the Columbia River. We're going to be looking for some Columbia River agates, some Jasper, really whatever we can find. There's a cliff of cobbles up ahead and we're going to look at it. Come along. The road itself is very muddy. We didn't actually drive down here, we just parked, and it was still extremely muddy on the way down. I'm hoping I can get back up again without any trouble. These are the cobble cliffs I was telling you about. Aren't these just the coolest things? Sometime a long time ago, something must have moved. Must have been the water that moved all this gravel in here. That's neat. Boy, I tell you, after a long winter of ice-covered beaches in Montana, this gravel is really a sight for sore eyes. I realized that it's not the same, but it still makes me feel really good. One really cool benefit to having had the wet roads, is that the rocks themselves are also wet, and the rocks themselves are also wet, and they shine, and you can see their colors. It's really cool. I'm probably not going to pick up a whole lot today because I don't have a backpack or anything else. I'm just walking. The dog really needed to get out, and Jim's having a faceting lesson with a really nice fellow here in Kennewick, and so I drove out here to see what I could find. Look at this. I think it's a Jasper, but gosh, it's got such pretty colors. Maybe a Jasper breccia? I might have to put that aside, and if I can find it on my way back, I'll take it along. But I'm not going to put it in my pocket because it weighs probably 3 pounds, and I don't need to do that to myself. This looks kind of black on the camera, but it's really a deep green. So pretty. This has the same kind of agate skin that the agates that I find have. I'm going to wash it off, see what the colors look like. Looks like there's some red in there. It's probably a Jasper. Ooh, that water is cold. Yep, it's a Jasper. Oh, that's too bad. Nothing wrong with Jaspers. Just I don't want it right now. Interesting. Looks like it's concretion that's been broken open. You can see the round inside. That's neat. Concretions are basically little balls of sand and mud that form around something and then harden. There's another one that hasn't been broken yet. 2 of them actually. This one's broken. Let's see if there's anything inside. Nope, just sandstone. This is a lovely creamy, what I would call quartzite. Same color as the agates though. Look how cute these are. This is interesting. I think it's a shell fossil of some kind. This is the farthest I've ever come out here. I've only been here a couple times. And I'm actually on the beach. There's a wide beach at the end of the cliff, and I'm much more comfortable with beach hunting, so I'm looking here. I'm really just out having a good time, looking at all the pretty rocks. If I find something great, that'll be wonderful. If I don't find something great, I'll still have had a good time. It's an awfully pretty little quartz nodule. I'll take that for tumbling. Boy, it almost looks like a marble, doesn't it? Columbia Basin agates are apparently somewhat rare, and very rare in this area. Fir Road is just close by, just north of the Tricities, which in combination is one of the biggest cities in Washington state. So you can imagine there's a lot of rock fans out there who come here and try their luck at finding the agates. Rocks or no rocks, it sure is nice to be out in the fresh air and not freezing to death. Speaking of tumbling, this green rock is awfully pretty. Might be a little bit too soft to put in with the rest of my stuff, but I'll bring it along just in case. I am by no means an expert in this area, but I think this might be a part of a shell fossil. That's kind of cool. This is so interesting. It's like hunting a stone wall for rocks. We're up a little ways from the trail. There were some cobbles here that just begged to be examined. I don't know if I'll find anything, but I probably have a better chance here than I would down on the trail, so here we are. This is going to be fun. See this slide? It comes all the way from those rocks up there, and they've all come tumbling down. So we're going to walk up it and see what we find. Wow, isn't this pretty? This is some kind of metamorphic rock. I would call it picture jasper, except for, of course, the color is different. I might just have to take that home. I'm not sure because the pattern only goes, it's like only on the top here and not on the sides. So it might not cut that well. Well, maybe I'll leave it. It sure is cool though. I think that one of the troubles I'm having in finding the agates is, well, partly there aren't very many here, but also I'm not positive what I'm looking for. And I've seen online some pictures of water lines that look like kind of clear chalcedony and stuff, but I just don't have the eye for this place. So if you are frustrated in what your rock hounding endeavors, have patience with yourself and just practice. Get your hands on as much material as possible, and you'll develop the eye. Another tumbling stone. That is really pretty. It's just black and dark gray on the back, but boy, that's going to be pretty tumbled. Check out this giant gap in the wall. Okay, I'm on my way back to the car, so I'm not being as picky about what I pick up. But this is an absolutely fabulous piece of jasper. It's going to make some nice slabs. I'll bring it home. There's another one of those picture stones. Smaller though, I'm going to put it in my pocket and take it home. It's got cracks and stuff in it, so it's probably not all that impressive, but I want to see what it looks like inside. Look at this cute little concretion. I'm going to take it home and cut it open and see what's inside. So adorable! Well, that's less than spectacular. Well, agates or no agates, it's always a good day by the river. Thanks for coming along. This is Kate from Katie Did. Keep on doing. Since the cuts from my finds are kind of meh, I thought I'd give you a treat and let you see an expert cut a cab from a Montana agate. This is the waterline agate, right? The waterline that you just cut?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty though. Sometimes the waterlines have like really good dendrites in them that are going in the direction of the water line. So that might actually, this one right here, if it's not too cracked right there, that might make a nice cab. Oh, that dendrite is so great.